on the T side. And we'll see already a little bit of action coming in on Banana. 3 people here for the ASTRALIS side. Pretty decent flashbang, but the first headshot goes to config. Mopass trying to follow it up. He's going to get mowed down. It's a dualies to blame if. Oh, and with style on the last one, he takes down deztz.
The dualies are finally getting some power. I like it. We saw a great clip yesterday. Now that's beautiful. Had a wonderful bait and switch. 2 players there to keep eyes off.
Gonna be one and a follow-up flashbang, and the second one absolutely catches him. It's a real nice return from deztz, though. They needed that because otherwise config would have just made his escape, and it would have been a little bit too much of a loss. 35 seconds. Mopass going to be taking down Farligan. It's a good start. Glaive alone in the pit. He's going to have to try and defend this bomb site. Basically 1 versus 4. His teammates are a little bit too far away. Sip smoked off over at Archway. Glaive, he still has to stand tall, but on the other hand, there's only 20 seconds left, and they're being slowed down. That smoke and flash combo actually works to really stop them. Davigi goes down, and now Sip has shown up with the MP9. He's going to drop one more player, and they're so low on health. With only 10 seconds, they got the bomb inside. They can get the bomb plant, but Blameth, he has a good shot at doing this.
He's got a Molotov as well. If he can put that in the right position. Look, I mean, just 1 tick of that Molotov, and it's going to do work.
Yeah. He's got every shot at it. You're right. He did think about it, but he kind of wants to isolate it. Now he knows that it's in the corner. Molotov follow-up. It almost gets the tick. It doesn't matter. He'll do the job with the M4 instead. And now the question is, Mopass, he's got 1 shot. Basically needs to land a really quick headshot to make this one work. All the way in the corner. It's a really awkward...
No kit.
Oh, that's right. That's a big difference. Mopass has time to walk out, and now he's out in the open, though. Blameth wants to hunt him down. He's got to be careful about the time. Oh, he doesn't have it. No kit on the ground either. He's going to have to make a run for it. That's a really, really close round. It doesn't really get closer than that.
He smoked the B bomb set and completely evacuated. Here we go. Here's the hit.
It's working real well, this defense. They've read it so nicely. Finally, they're down in the pit, but everyone from ASTRALIS is here. deztz will get... Oh, what a headshot to follow it up. He just got a triple back-to-back. It's absolutely amazing. Sunpius, though, gets blown off before he gets the bomb planted. And in the last 4 seconds, it's just barely going to be a bomb plant here. Blameth will have to try and do this one on his own. 1 versus 2. Now, they are a little bit low on health, but unlike last time, he has no real utility to help him out. Can't really find one with a Molotov. Can't smoke off anything either. And again, he doesn't have a defuse kit, so it could get tricky. He's thinking about it. The nade, I don't think it's going to get the kill quite. It's going to be a little bit of damage, but not quite enough. And he's not getting a peek either. This is really tough. He's certainly looking for it, but in the end, it's deztz coming up with a quad kill and absolutely saving the team in this round.
Battle Pass, каждый 5-й левел дроп, бесплатного кейса бро. Давай сделай это, забери скины у гейба. Каждые полчаса происходит кинопад, море халявы и дружеские чат. Самый оптимизированный сайт, не тупи, бро, заходи быстрее сюда. КСФ, это КСФ, это КСФ, 24/7. КСФ, это КСФ, в описании ссылка с промокодом, заходи быстрее.
Driving up and down the coast with Byron.
Just with a buddy.
Well, back to business. Oh, this works so well. I don't know if the timeout involved a double MP9 kill to open the round with, but they absolutely caught them. Fantastic flashbang to follow it up, and they just were not ready. And Movistar have been so careful about that banana position to not either get grenaded or anything else. Then they run into config to follow it up, and this is just almost a throwaway round at this point.
Baiting at car.
Okay. Narrow shot from up on the half wall there. And now it's all on deztz. Some more damage would be incredible. He is actually hitting some incredible shots right now. That triple in the last one was really good. Did get a couple of kills in this one, and it's absolutely better than nothing. So, still.
Yeah, but now that the mid take is coming on, Farlick's going to be in a tough spot. That's a huge win for Glaive. Farlick can feel comfortable turning around, especially now with his teammate, but ooh, he didn't spot the players in mid. He was looking for players turning the corner on Rap side a little bit early. Flashbang for config. He's going to peek with it. Mopaz is oh so blind. Down into a 4-on-2.
That flashbang from Pit towards that library corner is so good, isn't it? It's such a long way away. You can throw it pretty much perfectly every time. It feels like that's what they're going back to, and they're going to do it again. Smoke and Molotov down from the Astralis side. Great utility use, but at least they get a bit of an opening here. Alex to take down Sip, still inside of the bomb site, and they know that Blamef is in there somewhere, so they're going to have to try and isolate him, swinging around, but that smoke is now blocking them, and Blamef is doing great work. They really have a hard time finding him at the moment. He's bought so much time already, and finally, Death shows up to take him down. It's 2 versus 3, 10 seconds, and the bomb is finally planted. They're low on health, but they could win the round.
There's a nade and a Molotov on Glaive. Now his concern is turning this corner with an open line of sight. He knows the smoke's not going to be there. Quick jiggle. That nade can do so much work. If he tosses it towards the plant spot, tosses it in towards water as well. This could be massive. It's on the ground. Oh, it just clips it. It just clips the corner of the wall. He's going to be so sad about that.
Oh, but there's the follow-up Molotov, and Death has to move out. It did the work. 2 nades. It was the rifle that did it ultimately, but still. And now the defuse on the other side, and it's with a kit this time, at the very least. He just taps it the one time, comes right through. Excellent timing for Senpeus, and that'll give them the round. They're so sure, Astralis, it's going to be another B hit late in the round, but it's not. Farlig completely isolated. Config wants to come in and help out. He's going to take down one. He doesn't have to do a lot more. There's only 10 seconds on the clock, but Death will find him. Alex to spin around and take down Glaive, and that should be enough here for them to get that 6th round on the board. They were on all the way back here with no time. All right, fair enough. But they've won the round regardless. Blamef going to be sticking around at the edge of the smoke, and it gives him a kill. Real good work here. Didn't even need the support and follow-up flashbang, so double kill for him. And with only 40 seconds left, they're in a lot of trouble here.
Well, they've at least going at the only 2 defenders, and it's a 5-7 on Config close up. You've got Farlig in the pit with an SMG. Actually, Movistar has slowed things down. That's buying time for Glaive to rotate over slowly through CT spawns, and Pius with the off. There's going to be one close. There's the swing. He can't land it. That's the bomb hitting the deck as well. 1 player in Halls. Farlig will have that. He spots Davy G. Another great kill from the 5-7, and Glaive finishes him off. Config holds on just long enough.
Know that someone's right there. What a surprise. There's almost nothing they could do at this point. Farlig going to show up and try anyway. And they might as well. It's the 15th round. Swap that out for an AK-47. Why don't you? 3 versus 4 at this point. Bomb is planted, and Blamef is only now started to rotate out of that B bomb site. So I have no idea how you would try to do this retake. We've seen something out of Config, but we'll have to see a lot more in this round for this to even be close to possible.
I want to say there's no way. That Molotov kind of seals it.
Yeah.
Not fully, but it's going to bring you down very low. There are kits, but just such low HP. Config's down now, and yeah, it just slips away. 23 combined HP on the 2 Astralis players. An easy lineup for Mopaz. Great half for Movistar Riders. 7-8. 7 rounds on their attacking rap side. They actually might encounter something in CT spawn. It's Deaths. He's not getting away. Split into the B bomb site we go. And Alex is caught out in the open as well. 2 kills for Glaive to kick things off. And unless Mopaz does something insane, this round is done and dusted.
Oh, nice headshot, but again, there's so many people there. Good double kill. Kind of maybe sort of a chance here that they could do something. You have a kid on damage. It's not completely impossible, but going to be a while before they even get there. Both of them coming in from Banana right now. I really like that from Astralis. You could see how they actually caught 2 players in CT spawn who just were not ready for that rotation through the archway. And they're not finding any easy openings. They'd love a chance to make this a 2-on-2 before they really get into it. And Astralis are not giving them any such chances right now. Farlig opens it up. Strong headshot, and he closes it down as well. Good pistol round.
That's a cool strat. I mean, I wasn't even time for this push. Mopaz. Oh, good find from Farlig. Just chilling, ready and waiting. And that should make Astralis reconsider, or at least discuss if they want to break this up. They've paused now. Because that push down banana means Movistar knows the pressure is at A for the moment.
It's a hard choice to fall back from this one, right? How do you actually do that? 30 seconds and a straight headshot to open it up. Surely that'll win them the round. 25 seconds here. Desto, he's trying to end it. Oh, he almost takes down Config as well. That Molotov, though, it fails, and he needed that. He needed to create a bit more space. They can still win the round, but Death almost just won it on his own. He really has been a superstar so far. Senpeus is going to get caught on the flank, and now the question is, could Death do it all on his own? He's already got Config very low, but the problem is now that the bomb is planted, he can't really easily isolate any one of these fights. He's going to swing for it, taking down Farlig, and Config's out in the open already, and he's going to catch him. Death is having himself his spectacular game. Yeah, Sunpayas knew as well. But you're right.
You could tell just to the way he was watching it bounce when he let it go.
I want to believe that there's a world in which he throws that and someone on his team is like, okay, just don't go through it. And Coffee's like, I won't. And then he's like, but I will.
They just inceptioned the thought into his brain and he couldn't hold back.
Yeah, he's got those little, like a devil on one shoulder and an angel on the other, and the angel always loses that conversation.
The angel's glaive and the devil is art. Yeah, exactly. He's like, go through it. You know you want to.
This is almost 100% Movistar round already. Glaive would have been nice to do some more damage. We had that conversation in the first half as well. But they don't quite get it. First round on the board for...
It's a 4 versus 5. Around the edge of it, tough fight. Really tough fight. Even tougher with the spray, and he can't control it well enough. blamef goes down in banana. And all of Astralis just slowly trying to creep into some fights, into some duels. Movistar Riders shuts them down in sequence. All 5 players alive for the defensive side.
When Sip might get timed here as well. Spots the jump out. That's pretty good. But Sunpayas will finish what he started earlier. I think he lagged him in the middle. So, 25 seconds. Mopaz ready and waiting when they come through, and Glaive, he's gone. And now the rest of the push, they have to make it around quad, and it's just getting funneled in right here. There is no way to get into this bomb site. Mopaz and Death with an absolutely stunning defense.
Yeah, they had no problems with that hit. They had no problems with that attack whatsoever. Just the counter smokes ruining everything. CT spawn as they go. One flashbang left in the kit. Sunpayas with the ult, misses initial shot. Config gonna try and wrap around. They can actually slow this down if they want, but they know Config made it through. Good recovery. Good shot from Alex through the smoke.
Yeah, especially that one. That could have really been otherwise huge. I think they maybe could at least found something there. Blind shot for the smoke. Doesn't really do much of anything.
Still 2 AKs in play, though.
Yeah, you got to be careful right here. Flashbang on blamef just put out now, but just to try and slow them down more than anything else. And still a Molotov on Navi, so if they can get the opening here, and they're going to get the headshot, in fact, on blamef. They know that there's a second player back there. The spray is not quite good enough. And now the question is, could Sip pull this one? It should be, right? He's low on health already, and there's not a lot of time right now. He's looking for it, and he sees it, and it's Sip with a clutch at the end. Astralis one step closer to winning Inferno.
Yo, you got to give all credit in the world to Glaive, I think, in this push.
You're actually going to get the fight. And on the other side, Mopaz with the AWP to take down blamef. I don't think they were ready for that double AWP setup, and even an organ play as well. Are they going to be able to hunt him down? If they actually push it and fight and take him down, they could still do this. Coming through, he realizes Mopaz very aware, and that's going to be the round 1. So well done from Mopaz. He was actually, I thought he was in danger right there.
Oh, he was for a certain amount of time. I actually thought they might beat his timing, but I mean, that's nice and easy as they come through the smoke one by one. No one comfortably through the smoke to trade that kill. Config and Xyp9x versus the world. Worried about the plant first, everything else afterwards. But Mopaz, this switch into the double up setup has worked so wonderfully. He's got all 5 kills, an ace across the whole round.
Oh, shoulder peeks it out. Pretty good flashbang. Molotovs as well in the corner, and Sunpayas, oh, he's in so much trouble. The flames are right at his back. Alex goes down, and it's a running shot from blamef. He just takes him down. They crack open the B bomb site. And Astralis will get to 15. They actually did that so expertly.
He needs to get a hustle. Actually, Config's going to come with him as well. It looks like he's considering it. Oh, around the corner. This is huge. Alex has the first. That's the bomb. Farlig, important trade. You wanted Deaths to be involved in the action. You've got it.
There's only 13 seconds. They're still slowing it down. He just has to get a couple of kills. That one might almost be enough. And Glaive, he'll try and take the fight. They can still get the bomb down. And I don't think... Oh, can they make it? Yes, they're just in time. This bomb is planted, but Config... Surely there's no way. 1 versus 2 with just 18 health. He does have the lineup for it, and I don't think they have a smoke to get rid of him either, so they're going to have to fight him, but they should have every advantage in doing this. He's got a Molotov of his own, so theoretically, if he get into construction, maybe he could actually just bomb the actual bomb instead. There's a headshot. He just one-clicks him, and he's gone. And now he comes back for it. He's still defusing Config. He actually does it. Oh my god, what an incredible clutch. He is so lightning fast. And Astralis...
Wanted to see them return into the series. Fast pace towards the B bomb site, catches Sunpayas off guard, catches the entirety of the defense off guard. Config calls out shots from Cave, but they want to aggress and control the lane towards CT spawn.
Yeah, they've had the bomb site for a while. Conflict's out fighting. They can't control him. Big double for him there. Also, obviously, with the opening, the triple in total. And now they're just out hunting. They don't even care any longer. Conflict's finally going to be found. degster's on his own, though. We'll have to try and clutch this one versus 5. That doesn't happen that often in a pistol round, or any round, really. They're just toying with him. Knife him. I know it's Astralis, and maybe you feel like you shouldn't, but I feel like that was a perfect opportunity.
Stuck in the corner, behind the box, nowhere to go, running out of ammunition. Yeah, all the cards were there. Oh, Zip with this MAC-10 is never going to stop. Never. Alex is caught, but Zip is blind. Oh, he's at least enough of a distraction for blamie to complete things. The follow-up kill goes the way of Config. Glaive's going to add another one. So much space created, and Astralis taking advantage of most of it, if not all of it. But Davey G, better performance there with the double kill, and Glaive's got to sink back. He's low HP.
Yeah, Death's coming right through inside of the fire, and he can't really escape. That is a close round, but a knockout opening from Astralis. That was... I mean, it makes sense, and it's a good bet. It works out at least this one time.
Because you know his plays there are going to be, I don't want to say individual, but it's not going to be with a whole lot of support of utility from his teammates.
All right, a good find. Damage definitely showing up with a bit more. blamie, though, is dangerously close to that bomb site. 3 versus 4 at the moment. 50 seconds, and look who's checking out the middle. That's a huge play that's coming in there. Mopaz, though, he does go down, and they needed everyone alive. That late lurk from the middle now. It could still work out, but they need to coordinate this really well. Farlig running all the way up. degster's just ready and listening, and this should be basically a free kill. He's going to get that one. And another one to follow it up. blamie leaving Sip on his own. 1 versus 3. He's in that wallbang position, but it's not going to help him out this time. And the first round is on the board for Movistar. They needed this badly.
Yeah, a good kill from Sunpius on Config in middle. You just know there's going to be a certain number of rounds throughout this half where he's just kind of dry challenging into angles, so almost able to land it. One player dedicated for Movistar's defense up in that connector at the top of the stairs, and Sunpius is shutting them down. Devi G not able to control things. Config gets another one. Now this round can get dynamic because he's pushing between the bomb sites towards CT spawn. Alex on the rotation. I don't think he realized that Config's beat him, but the timing is with him.
Oh, I don't think he did either. I think you're absolutely right. He just didn't really see it. The bomb is all the way in the A hallway, so I don't think blamie could do much from this position with just 20 seconds. Incredible camera work right there. He's going to sneak in, and even getting that kill, he can't really easily win the round. Oh, smoking it off. Is he going to respect it or not? Nope, he's getting right through over on that A-bomb. Yep, a nice find. Actually, that wasn't an AK, that was a Galil in his hands, and he still wins the fight. So you're absolutely right. He found that opening real well. Alex flashes through. Oh, it's pretty good timing. Nice turnaround. And he takes down Config. Still 50 seconds.
I can't believe Config found that much space, not just from middle, but also just working his way up the A-bomb, or the B-bomb side. Completely catches a defender off guard. Back to the other side of the map we go. It's a long run, a long route. blamie with the AK, Glaive with the Galil. They have bomb in hand, and these footsteps, I believe they'll be heard by Davey G and Donut. He's at the entrance right now, off angle. He wants to put a stop to it.
Yep, just trying to see if he can offset it just a bit. Glaive not checking for it. Again, there are a lot of angles right there. And now it's on blamie. Has to just make a choice. Hope that no one's in CT spawn. And at least he gets the bomb down. Now an AK 1 versus 2, and he's going to get traded right away. But another really expensive round for Movistar, even if they win it. And actually getting in the middle. Config has been stopped on the other side. He's not really interested just yet. Oh, he actually made it out a little bit further than I thought. Damage G's still going to find him, but the immediate revenge is there. blamie will take him down. 4 on 4 now.
Ooh, that nade caught on some kind of beam in Jaguar, which means Mopaz is going to have an easy time. Smoke himself off.
T-spawn and out in those A hallways. I mean, they still have a good shot at it here, Movistar, but Mopaz goes down. Yes, they realize that he's out here. He does have some nice grenades to try and get back into it, but they're well aware that he's in this position. There's the Molotov to force Sip all the way back. This might be one of those try and put a smoke onto the bomb and just go for that defuse, because to find all these Astralis players might be almost impossible. Glaive in the middle, ready and waiting for Sunpius. It's going to be the pistol out instead, and he almost wins that fight. Glaive down to 1 single point of health, and Still going to be enough. Farley trying to see if he can find it. Sip with a headshot, but I think time is up. Death is still coming up with some incredible mechanical work, and he's going to get a kill. Oh, no! Surely no way.
He's got it.
1 versus 3 with the defuse kit, and he hits the round. I can't believe it.
Oh, my lord. I don't think he can believe it. Those are the rounds we're just not used to the Astralis brand losing things like that. Mopaz again, a kill through the smoke, finds Blame F.
Oof. Config on the opening. He is a super weapon still. 13 and 8 right now. He's gonna keep opening up the round. He just wants to win it. And that's how you do it. It's not that difficult, Jason.
No, he's like, see guys, it's not that hard.
And he keeps going. He doesn't stop. I actually don't think he has an off button.
Which, I mean, that's the scary part. You just saw the frustration of losing a 3-on-1 in the post plant. That opens up an opportunity with the bomb so far away, with Sun Pius with a long angle with that AWP. There's no more smokes. It's just flashbangs. Like, there's a universe in which Sun Pius can pick one player off as he comes in. Farlick's going to get that bomb planted. Alex is going to try and get things started earlier. Now is the sign for Sun Pius to fall back out, but...
Trying to run onto the bomb side, see if he can find the opening. Some of them have escaped just a bit. Alex going to get found eventually. 20 seconds left. Navi G, 1 good kill on the MP9. Then he actually lands that bullet on Glaive. Not bad shooting with a submachine gun. Config, though, controlling the rotation. And now with the bomb planted, it's a 2-on-2, and Config's running up behind them. How do you retake this? Again, if they had some smokes, they could create more space and try and isolate some of these Astralis players, but it's not really possible right now. They can't get out of this cave at all. Got to pick up the AK, and that might be the best choice, unfortunately. Astralis playing this round really well. He just owns the middle. Ooh, Glaive is going to go down, but Mopaz has no idea. He's got no way of knowing. No! He spins around and takes down Damage, and of course he goes to the smoke, because why wouldn't you?
Because he has to. It's just a rule of the universe at this point. Teammate here. Smoke is going to give away the game. There's another. There's going to be 2 players. Oh, that Molotov is brutal, and so is the spray. Sun Pius with 2. Alex to complete it. Being encouraged, right?
Yeah, maybe that's true. Config again. It is his middle.
Through the smoke?
Yeah, why not? Oh no! And this is why it works sometimes, because Death's just like, what is happening?
I mean, also we're making some jokes, right? But he's obviously taking calculated risks. He sees the player coming out of Donut, gets that first kill. He says, "There's probably not going to be 2 people immediately in Donut. I can go through the smoke."
I wonder if he is. I wonder if he isn't just...
Should we sit him down and be like, we want to show all these clips of you getting a kill and then immediately following it up by going through smoke? Can you just talk us through your thought process? Oh, extended spray, and Farlick's going to get it. That might be frustrating for Sun Pius. Either way, actually, excuse me, they call an audible. They switch right up to a flashbang through their own smoke, and Zipix here. He's going to drop a smoke to keep them cordoned off, to try and isolate them. Those Glocks are coming through. Zip gets 1. Alex with a big boy trade. Still 2 defenders at the safe bomb site, Farlick and Config, to hold off the attack.
They're not slowing it down. That is the bomb. So if Mopaz had gone down, they're shooting Config in the back. He sees this as a challenge. He's under a lot of pressure, but still fighting. He's got 2 bullets left, and that's enough to take Alex. Gets the reloading in time. Sun Pius, he has to run. Oh, Config, he just can't be stopped. It's another headshot and a beautiful triple. What a maniac.
So in middle, you can find a timing where there's just 1 solo defender here. Ooh, Config almost got caught off guard, but that's an easy cleanup as he transfers over. Zipix as well sees Mopaz, and Deaths has 2 HP in a 1 versus 4.
Yeah, it's... I don't know. There's not really any way out here. Got a little kill on Config at the very least. But his plan to win this round, 1 versus 5 or 4 at least, is not going to work out. They've derailed him. And if you do that, Blame F, M4 in hand. Good timing on the peak between the 2 of them, but I just don't know if they saw him quite quick enough. They're able to trade it at any rate, and they defeat Config in middle. That's rare. Loot for everyone. The raid boss is down.
Yeah, all the epic items drop. So middle has been taken over. Farlick not ready for that peek from Deaths. Zipix in a 1v3, and he knows where the end game is. And you have to imagine he's going to be on high alert trying to rotate over. Alex is in a perfect position. Even with 19 HP, this is going to be so hard for Zipix to clear. Or is it?
It is Zip, after all.
Yeah, I was wrong.
Most people probably wouldn't. Ooh, he's done some damage. Nade will slow him down. Smoke on top. Ashes in the middle. Mopaz, he can't see a thing, and Config somehow not flashed on the first volley of flashbangs going over the wall, so he had the opportunity, and they'll take him down.
To the A bomb site we go. 4 players again. And I mean, there's complete control of lane from Blame F, so he's calling it over, which is why there's a little jump on the rotation from Farlig. He's already here, wins that first fight. That one's big. Glaive, they didn't expect him for the donut entrance. He's got another one. Him and Farlig have shut this whole thing down. Even the off can get nothing done. That's Config to add on top, and they are deleted.
If anyone can test them on it. Sip opening.
That's a spam. Spam from the B bomb site as well. Yeah, he was at the default plant pillar. Blame F underneath that smoke that extinguished the Molotov. There's a huge gap there, and Mopaz is going to fall prey to it.
15 to 8, 24th round.
Oh, no, that's his own Molotov.
Yeah.
That's his own Molotov.
Oh no, it's a disaster. They get the Molotov kill on Sip, but it is probably too late here. Pistols left, 2 versus 4. Astralis in absolutely fine form today, and they take down Movistar on 2 maps, Inferno first, and second on Ancient.
Yeah, second on Ancient, and you gotta, I mean, that's a really...